Earlier today, I got an email from a listener of my Rational Boomer podcast. And he posed a very compelling question, a question I hadn't considered, and I thank him for that. He said he was at some political events in his home state and he noticed a lot of undecided voters. And let's be honest, undecided voters are highly coveted by Democrats and Republicans alike. They feel like if they can sway them their way, they can win an election. But he made another point that makes a lot of sense. He said, we're 5 days out from the midterms and we have undecided voters, in spite of the fact that there is no comparison between Republicans and Democrats. They are polar opposites. If you want to vote for the Republicans, you're voting for racism, misogyny, anti-Semitism, overturning elections, and overthrowing the government in support of fascism. If you're a Republican, that's what you're voting for. If you're a Democrat, you're voting to preserve the democracy, maintain what we have in this country, this experiment that we started so many years ago. You're also voting for a government to give back to the middle class, the people who carry this country on their back. So when you look at the two sides, you wonder, 5 days out from an election, how do you have people undecided? That's a good question. How can people be undecided? You're either one or for the other, but they're undecided. And I think part of this has to do with this country being woefully misinformed. And that's due to our media. I've said before, the division in this country can be attributed to the media. And why? Well, whether you're watching Fox, MSNBC, CNN, OAN, or whatever it is, whatever you watch, you will get a different story. You don't get all the facts. You only get those things that will stir you up and make you angry or scared or happy. Anything to get you to watch more. Helping this country and saving democracy isn't on their menu. It's about making more money for their companies. So now we're sitting 5 days out from the midterms and we have people are undecided because they've been misinformed. Well, if you're still undecided 5 days out from this midterms, you're not doing your fucking job. You're not looking into this. You're not taking this country seriously. And if there was ever a time to take this country seriously, it's now. If you don't know now, get on the fucking internet. Start looking around and try to find the facts that tell you what you need to know to make your decision. And then after the election, we need to address the problem with the media because it's going to continue.